I want to reintroduce to my audience a good friend of mine and a good friend of the show's, Joni. She's a former guest who, after battling a 30-year drug addiction, is now clean and sober and has been paying it forward a lot by helping other addicts. Now, Matt's mom reached out to Joni for help, and she, of course, called us. Joni, talk about the drugs he's taking, talk about the dangers and downsides of those.
Well, he's taking Adderall and he's taking an opiate. Pain, and it's really like a speedball. It's heroin and cocaine on the street is the combination of the prescription drugs that he's doing. And he has a trigger of getting angry, and the Adderall makes him hyper irritable. So it's exacerbating the existing conditions that he has. He did not come across to me as a typical drug addict because he wasn't the kid smoking pot. He was relatively stable and not a drug addict until he went into the service, and then he came home. So his drug addiction seems more like a self-medicating of pain than of a lot of the addicts that I see.
Sitting next to Joni is Dr. Frank Lawless. He is the chairman of the Dr. Phil Advisory Board, and his latest book, The PTSD Breakthrough, offers new hope for PTSD sufferers and their families. So obviously I asked him to be here. Frank, what is the likelihood that there is actually some brain damage here?
Very high probability, not only from the concussive effects of the sounds and the stress that's going on. I would highly predict there would be some kind of brain dysfunction.
Now that doesn't mean that can't be healed. And we're going to talk about that later in the show. But I said before the break, I said the number one thing I've heard that troubles me about this is, you said, I realize now that I have become a burden to my family. I've become a burden to the people around me. Now let me tell you why that's the most significant thing you've said to me. It's the number one rationale that people who kill themselves embrace before they kill themselves. Now, you need to look me in the eye and you need to hear what I'm telling you right now. If you do that, all of that pain and burden that you're feeling right now will shift to these people, but they won't get a do-over. Because once you're gone, you're gone.
That's right.
That would be the most selfish thing you could do, particularly when there are remedies available, and we're going to talk about those remedies today.
Right.
So you hang with me,
all right,
because help is on the way.
all right.
And I know what I'm doing.
I know you do.